Hi everyone, this is a roulette strategy video. I've been playing for about 16 years, give or take a couple years. Not really winning a lot or at all, and I just decided to try to think of different ways to approach the game because it's definitely not a game that where you'll have the odds in your favor. It's definitely set against you, and I'll be showing the ways of that way that it is against you, mainly with the 2 zeros. And this way is not a surefire way to win. I've tried it myself, and the only thing I could say is I lasted longer than anyone at my table, even though eventually I did lose. And so I think with this game, you will always end up losing unless you just want to randomly put it at a number and you just get extremely lucky. This is a way that will hopefully let your money just last a little bit longer. And again, I don't play any online roulette. This is strictly for if you're going to a casino in person and betting with a live wheel. This is all I do. I don't do anything online. So that's just meant for going to a casino. So let's start. Well, first of all, I want to talk about how everything in this game is pretty much even. For example, we have 9 red, not 9 red, I'm sorry, 18 red, 18 black, and every 1 through 18, 18 evens, and everything, as you can see. And what makes it not even or not in your favor is the 0 and double 0. Okay, and you're always going to see that in any roulette wheel. And that's really, over the years, it's been my nemesis. How do I make these 2 zeros almost not not in my favor, but I try to put them off to the side when and I'm just worried about these 16 numbers. So that's a lot of things I've grappled with. So what I was trying to do over the years is to find a way where it's not even. And really the only way I can think of, and this is actually not the main strategy that I'm going to tell you about. This is just something, just a little aside that you might want to think of. Over here where it says 2 to 1, you can tell that in this column here, there's more red than black, as you can see. There's maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 8 red, 4 black. So sometimes I will do that if I want to bet the red and black, because every other way it's 6 and 6. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See in this first 12, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. The only way, and right in this column here, it's this is where it's actually let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's 6 red and 6 black here. So just these 2 columns are the only parts on the board where it's not 50-50. If you just get rid of these zeros, pretend they don't exist, that's the only way where it is not exactly split like that. So that's I've tried over the years trying to use that in my favor, and it hasn't worked. So now the main part, which is kind of interesting because all my years playing this game, I've focused on the board and how I can make the board in my favor, and I neglected really the whole game revolves around the wheel and the ball. So what I've done here, or it just came to me, is I'm gonna split this wheel in half, because every roulette wheel has the same numbers in the same sequence. I don't know if that's mandated by gambling, Vegas, or whatever. So when you go to a roulette wheel, especially one with a double zero, it'll always be the numbers in this order. So I thought, hey, okay, because let's say you put a number like 19 through 36, oh, that's half the board. Well, it is half the board, but the wheel is all jumbled up. Okay, it jumps from 27 to 10 to 29. So really, it's not in your favor. If you think it is, but you really want to focus on the wheel. So what I've done here is I've written down the numbers that are on. I like to play from 0 to double zero. So let's just start right here with $1. Now what I do with the 0 and double zero, I automatically play them. Oh, I don't want a penny, so we'll clear that. I want to, even though it doesn't matter. $1 there. Okay, no, I already wrote these down, so I know ahead of time. It's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19, 21, 23, 25, 27, 29, 31, 33, 35. Okay, so you're going from that 0 all the way, I guess it's going this way, right to that double zero. Now what I do is I like to still play a little bit more numbers starting from this double zero on to the left. So I have 1, 13, 36. I do that. I do the first 3 numbers on the left. Then I move to the 0. And, no, I'm sorry, yeah. I move to the 0, and then I play the numbers to the right. So see right there where the arrow is? 28, 26, 9. Now what you're left here, you have $26 on the table. And one thing about this, if you play these numbers, everyone will think you're randomly putting the money on these numbers, but you're really not. And I only use this strategy one time, and I've never hit straight up more often than I did with this. And it was because I knew I was going to hit straight up a lot because I knew that I was dividing the wheel in half. And it just seemed kind of funny. I was the only one winning. I wasn't winning a lot because I didn't bet a lot. I just put $1. But if you're of the type that has a lot of money, you can do a lot more. So as you see, it's very simple what I did. Now, this is where you can just be creative. I've tried every way I can think of to make it pretty much a sure thing. But like I said, I've lost money doing this. So I have $26 on the table. And you can really do whatever you want here. You can stop and just spin the wheel and see what happens. But one other thing I want to mention is the casinos will give you a $5 chip. But I don't like using the $5 chips because I think you can win. You can still be ahead if you just bet, like, for example, $3 or $4. Like usually you might, what I just did right there, you could just throw a 5. Well, what if you lose there? Then you're down an extra $5. So I try not to use the 5s, even though it's easier. You just get one chip. I like, I'll do a $4 a bet or a 3. So let's just spin, see what happens. I have 35 total, and see, okay, and I ended up winning. So I'll just rebet, spin, and see, I got it. That's why I like to go a little bit after the 0 to that 36 because that's where I stopped. Because when we rebet, you see I didn't have 24 because that's the next number. So let's see. Let's start it. Let's do it again. Spin. All right. This looks like a winner. Yep. 8. Well, I'm not really. See, I'm only winning $1. See, I'm not winning a lot, but I'm winning. Okay. And like I can do a little bit more. Well, you're left here, you're left with this column being the one that's covered up the least. So sometimes I'll put Casinos might make you put 5 here. That's why I don't want to do that. Because if you lose, you're out 5, and I'd rather put like $3 or $4 instead of 5. Especially if you're like me, you have limited funds. You don't have a lot of money to spend. So let's try this again. Remember, I have okay. Whoa, sorry. Oh yeah, I did one on that. Okay, so I have all these numbers covered up to 36 and up to 26. Okay, I'll do one more. Let's see. No, that looks like a loser. See? Oh, okay. So I'm up and down. Okay. Again, this is not the great. This is just something different. I've never seen anything like this given for a roulette strategy. I've always, the martingale. That's fine. I never used that. This is something different. I've been spending years and years looking at the board when I should have been looking at the wheel and how to make it in my favor. You're dividing the wheel in half. You could go the other way and do these numbers. You can really do anything you want. You can divide it however you want. I just think the zeros are the best way to do it because you can visually see it because they're green. I think that's everything I wanted to say. Again, I spent a lot of years just losing, and that's how I came up with this because I've tried the dumb bets where you just put 100 on 19 through 36 and lose. All right, there we go. See how am I doing? Let's clear it all. Let's clear all. See, okay, I'm even after all those spins. I'm even. So again, you may lose, but again, you'll last a long time playing. If that's really what your goal is, of course, everyone's goal is to win. But again, if you just want to pass the time, so let's do it again. I always do the double zeros. Do not. I've been burned so many times on those zeros. You always play the zeros, even though it makes the odds not in your favor. And I've done this so much. I know the what it is. And you can do the split bets. You can really do whatever you want. 31, 33. You can stop here. I don't because I want to make sure I get those numbers. The next 3 after the zeros. That's 1, 13, 36, then 26, 28, and 9. The only 2 numbers that can actually touch each other that are connected to the wheel are 0 and 2, which you could make a bet if you wanted to, 0 and 2, and the 26 and 28. You'll see them, where are they? I think they are back to back. I don't see them now. Maybe they're not. Where are they at? Oh, no, they're not. I could have swore something. Let me look at my notes here. Oh, I'm sorry. See, now I don't know what the numbers are. 25, 26. Oh, okay. I forgot. There was something strange that I wanted to talk about. Maybe it was 26 and 30. I wish oh well. Yeah, 26, 30, and 26. They're standing out. I don't know why, but okay. Anyway, I like to bet those numbers. So, and then again, you have $26, and then you can just kind of just do whatever you want. Let's do some splits. So I hope this would help someone. There's a winner right there. See, I'm winning. I don't think I had a spin yet where I didn't. Oh yeah, maybe there was one time where I didn't actually win. There's the 1. I got that covered. See, again, that's why I like to go after the double zero or 0 because those numbers, 1 through 36, they're going to come up. Okay, this isn't finally a loser, but not that much. And again, one thing, you're really not going to win a lot doing this. Right here's a 33. Okay, I won 54. Okay, I'm winning. I'm in the game. Okay, I'm sticking around. which is what you want to do over there. See? I lost all of it. That's why you want to make sure you have numbers covered. And what I'm doing here, as we can see, is not random. So again, I can just be doing this for as long as I want. Here's a loser. See, it happens. I try to, like, right now I've lost about 45 or 35, and I try to get under 100 because that's just really my limit. Can I win 100 before I lose 100? Usually I lose 100 because you're either breaking even and things like that. So there you go. I really like this strategy. Even though I haven't used it a lot, it's certainly better than randomly throwing chips on the wheel, because this is not random. It can be random once you get to however, maybe that $26 mark, and you can kind of just do what I do and make sure everything is accounted for. Let's see. Let me just undo this and get back to. No, I guess I can't. And once you get all the chips down that you want, I've looked every way of, like, is there more evens, reds? Is there more odds and black? It really is so. It just breaks. It's just so even. So there's really no way to look at that. Well, but I will show you right now what I'm talking about. And you can just work with this on your own. So let me know if you like this strategy, if you think it's a waste, or if you like it, if something you never thought of. Okay. Okay. So you have, like, for example, you have 3, 5, 7. Well, they're all odd and red. And then over here you have all evens in red. And I've tried every way to play the odds and evens. I can't figure out a good way to do it. I tried doing the $5, even though I don't like doing 5. Like, do like a bet like this because there's 3 numbers not covered, and that works. And sometimes I'll do I forget the name, but where you just do the 4-corner bet, something like that. That works well. But again, I would try to use the $4, not 5, even though you'll win more. It's just, I don't know. This is just one of my quirks. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. That's all I got. Thanks.